Hello guys, welcome back. Let's see what charts are telling us today. We're going to be looking at Ethereum, Btc Eth Xrp. Let's start from Ethereum. Okay, not much change. However, I have some the things that levels to show you that you saw nearly last 24 hours, 48 hours. We've been inside this circle that we were expecting actually to consolidate, and that was a level 600 on the lower time frame. This box was we were expecting to reach to 600 level. However, it just gave a $4 or $5 wick and then came back, and from this level again it seems on the 1 hour time frame it's trying to recover, as well as the 4 hour. Let's see how it's going to close. However, I'm just expecting slightly more consolidation that we're going to see, but I'm going to show you something different. But don't need this, and you can see from the history we kept printing actually higher highs. Yeah, higher highs. Even this high is higher than this, and since then, as you can see on the 4 hour, now we have this, which means a lower highs, which is not from one side it's not good, where it's just one possible scenario that we won't get this as we expected. As I said, last 48 hours we've been consolidating, and probably we might see a bit more. And yeah, so actually we're seeing a lower highs, which may lead us to further consolidation, or you've got a levels actually to play with the long. As long as we close above this level, then you can take it long. Otherwise, the consolidation, after we finish the consolidation, it will show if we will take a short position. And let's move on to 12 hour, not probably this daily chart that you can see. A few days ago we had this ugly candle, the red one, yeah, which is a bearish engulfing, and yesterday's candle couldn't manage it. We will see how today's candle we're going to close. However, also we need to take paying attention to this is now indecision actually, and then that's a bearish. We've got, however, nearly 9 hours to close it. Yeah. Let's look at weekly. Weekly actually could have been it was, as you know, we are in a bullish market, and last few candles we don't need these levels anymore. You see this very strong bullish candle, very strong pull, the pin bar, and this candle is actually having a fight with between bull and bears. This is a weekly. If we close below 575, same as a BTC, as I mentioned yesterday's video. If you didn't watch it, you can watch it, yesterday's video. If we're going to close below 575, then we may say possible scenario for a little bit consolidation, and then few weeks into a bear zone. We will see how this week's, and then let's see how tonight's candle was going to close. Okay. Let's move on to BTC now. Before we move on to the BTC, if you're enjoying from the contents, do not forget to smash the like button, and of course subscribe to my channel. Make sure you will get the latest top crypto technical analysis daily basis. On a Bitcoin, again the same scenario. I've been in this circle, which I mentioned on my Twitter account 2 days ago, I believe, and we've been following this again over 48 hours. That you see how the trend line, actually the midline of the trend line, worked well as a resistance and support. Now it's acting, and it also is just confluencing with our lower time frame support and resistance. It just stayed actually here. You can see it. Let me expand there. It just stayed right on top of the midline, and then tried to break. It couldn't manage. Now it's going back up again at the 4-hour time frame. Again, I'm expecting, without actually taking this all-time high, taking a long is not suggested. And on the, if we're going to look at on the consolidation side, let's see how long we're going to consolidate, if we're going to consolidate further. And if we enter into bear zone, like on the lower time frames, 4 hours for instance, not 12 or daily, we've got a lot of things the bears need to do to get into that zone. And on the 4-hour time frame, we need to just be careful and then watch these levels, and then that will indicate us whether we're going to go up or down. And you know, in a consolidation period, it's very tough to tell where we're just going up. And explained this, and parallel channel as well. Also, yeah, same as Ethereum, we keep printing lower highs. Again, this is a side of signs of a consolidation, or yeah, possibly just a consolidation for now. You can see higher highs, market is in a bullish trend, higher highs, kept printing, and that's why it just went up. After this dump, V-shaped recovery, we're just printing a lower highs. Let's see where the Bitcoin will take us. On a 12-hour, and possibly we don't need them ones anymore, we can clearly see, what is it? It's just again printing a lower highs. Well, you see all the just these candles are actually indicating we might be entering into a consolidation zone. Again, we have same as ETH, bearish engulfing, and today's candle also fighting. We don't know, we've got, as I said, 9 hours nearly to close it, or as well as the weekly. So go on to the weekly. Last weekly it wasn't strong enough, and today bears actually to do a lot of things to close below 18,200 zone. But we will see how the weekly closes, and then tomorrow we're going to talk about it. Yeah, if you're enjoying from the content, please do not forget to smash the like button and subscribe to this channel so you will get everyday update. And I'm going to draw your attention an interesting chart, XRP. I had a few requests actually to look into it. I'm going to show you this on a daily, where I posted actually this on, let's not look at the November bit, like 15th, since from the 15th of November, we don't need that part yet. I'll explain it to you later. So I posted this chart around mid of August, and as soon as I see, beware of the double top here, I was actually warning about the double top, and had few notes actually here. And most interesting note, I was following this for the I believe more than 2 weeks, 31st of August, XRP. It was mentioned on August 18th that we had a double top, and it really played well. And if you followed, the entrance was from entry 1, golden zone, probably it was a 618 Fibonacci level. XRP trying to break resistance zone on the higher time frame. Resistance zone is strong and XRP showing a weak signal. However, on the lower time frame we can go up to 30 cents. You see how the double top played out here. Double top, as I mentioned, is just dumped, and then we were expecting actually to go up. That was 31st of August, and guess what? This candle is on the 2nd of September. How much? Exactly 30 cents. Yeah, 30 cents. That's what was expected, and this is what happened. Once we break breaking zone, which will take some time, I said, we are good to go. So breaking zone was this. Good news for XRP. Under a weekly time frame, we're getting a bullish signal. You know what this means. We do get a correction before the bull run, and that was mentioned, as you can see. We don't need this. That was a other explanation, so beware of 35 cents and stuff. I'll come back to it later. And we're done with this note as well. So you can see we entered into, as I mentioned exactly, it gave, and you see last line of defense. How long did it work? Literally, it came to here. So I was mentioning, like, you can just accumulate in this zone, and you can see it just fake out a bit and went up, and it couldn't break even after in October as well. This chart has been provided in 18th of October, these lines, and it was playing amazingly in September, October, as well as the beginning of November. Last time it tried week to week, like literally line to week. This is a line, this is a week, this is a line, this is a week. And after that, as I said, beware of the 30 level. Once we break 35, it's just a moon mission. So here we today. If you want to get such a content, just do not forget to follow me on Twitter. In Twitter, you can find me at CryptoMagnate8. So in today, actually, what happened? We don't need this anymore. In today, crypto, in Twitter, I mentioned. By the way, before that, I want to show you this news. Coinbase to support Spark token to XRP holders. And this came actually today morning. And I had a few requests actually. Today morning I was awake and I looked into it. 6th of December, XRP is looking weak here on the lower time frame, of course. If one wants to enter, it would be ideal if XRP closed above 65, 67. I just looked at it again. So 67 zone could be ideal. Also pay attention for BTC and Ethereum. And they are the one which leads the market, of course. Having said that, there was a news about Ripple. That news I mentioned earlier on. Yeah. If you want to trade based on the fundamental analysis, do not ignore the price action on the chart. So all I meant is just if you want to trade actually, if some sort of news comes, and this is today's, you don't need this. This is actually today's news. So what one has to pay attention is you need to look into a lower time frame as well as the higher time frame. If lower time frame is bullish as well as higher time frame bullish, or higher time frame bullish and a lower time entering into bullish zone, you may take that. However, we had a higher time frame bullish, but lower time frame was a bearish, and still, I think still we are on this zone, and you can see actually again the same scenario. Higher highs here, higher highs, and then what happened is XRP, as you can see, start printing a lower highs, and then we're entered into this channel. Also, one can take a fib level. Get rid of this. One look into a fib level. Don't need the trend lines anymore. You see from there, exactly from 30 level, which I mentioned in August, end of August, and XRP played really well. Came 618 zone. Okay, that time we didn't have this fib level. Came, retest all the way up, and then from there start showing a weak signal. Why? Because we could not break this high. Look, this high is higher than this, and again all the way up, 618 golden zone, went up. You see these lines, these highs are not higher than these two. So literally, like, XRP was struggling to close above these highs, 73, 74 cents, and which means actually we're either consolidating or the bullish market come to an end. However, for XRP, it's not. It's just started, but it's just probably is going to consolidate. I'll look into it properly with the lines, actually, your support and resistance lines. In future videos, I'll just put it. Then don't forget to follow my Twitter as well as the YouTube channel. And so now is actually we had it actually on the lower time frame, 1 hour. We had this candle earlier on, I think, yeah, today morning, probably that. Yeah, this one, and that gave a hype actually with going to the moon. Not really. As I said, ideal zone probably going to be this area to enter, 63.5, but for me would be 67, 65, 66, 67, I would say. But depends again what the lower time frame actually as well as the higher time frame. If lower time frame as well as the higher time frame gives a bullish signal around these areas or these areas, I'm more than happy to take a long. Otherwise, I'll wait to consolidate. This is all for today. Thanks for your support on watching. I'll see you in the next video.